Okay. Let's go over these questions then. We're on question 3. Hold up for this quiz.
Any amount of phosphorus that could be the wrong side lawsuits.
What's that?
So I'm not really sure how to do this.
Are you in the quiz or?
I'm on the quiz.
You're on number 3.
Yeah,
Did you open the
Excel.
Excel sheet? Okay, so basically we're finding the mean of column A, which is wrong site, for number 3. So we're finding the average of that.
The average of
Yeah. So what I did, I guess you can try this too, is if you click on cell A2 and then hit Control Shift and then the down arrow, you can highlight that whole column.
Control Shift down. Oh man, that's awesome.
And then what I did is, do you see how it says like at the top, it'll say like A2 right above that, and it has a little drop down arrow.
Yeah.
I clicked on that and I renamed it wrong site, and I hit enter to rename it. So all of those numbers are within one name.
Wrong patient, you think?
I just retitled it wrong site, and I did the same thing with wrong patient, just so that whole column is within one name, so you can reference that entire column without typing all that in.
Okay.
And
so what I did is once I titled that, it's basically the mean is just finding the average of all these, right? And adding them up and dividing them by whatever number that is.
Yeah.
200 something, 300 something, 411. So I did this the fast way, is on a column over to the right. It'd be easier if I could show you my screen, actually. See if I can do that. All right, you can kind of see that a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm kind of holding the phone and looking at my computer at the same time. So I had this entire column highlighted.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I renamed the columns wrong site, which was this whole column when I'd hit the Control Shift down. And I did the same thing with this one. When I hit Control Shift down, I went up to here and I renamed the two. So it will make it easier. Is I also made a little table that'll help us find, the mean and median, which is pretty simple. You can do it on a calculator, but this just does it a little bit faster.
Yeah.
So what I did was I typed equals average, which is the mean, and then the name of that data set I just made, which was wrong site, and I hit enter, and it gave me that. It gave me that number.
The average.
Yeah, that's the mean. I think you might even be able to do mean too. It might work with this. But mean and average are the same thing, basically. Yeah, it's titled average in this.
Okay. How did you rename the column? You selected A2, Control Shift down.
Yeah.
And then how did you rename it?
I'll show you in 1 second. I gotta set this phone down because I don't have 3 hands. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
think that you could just share. Oh no, you're not on the computer.
Control Shift down. Okay, so I just highlighted this entire column, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I can't really see where I'm recording. It's a little tiny box. Is I go up to this box right here
Okay.
and I'll click on it, and then I'll give it a name. I just called mine Wrong Site, so I could call it, whatever you want, Blueberry or whatever you want. And then I hit enter, and then that makes that whole data set, have a reference. So it makes it really fast when you type it in a formula. Actually, yeah.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
So when I go over here and I want to find the mean, I will. That's in Excel. That's how you do mean, is average. I type equals average, and then I put that data set in there and hit enter, and it calculates the average for me. But to do that, you could also do what would be this is that entire data set. Wrong set, the entire data set divided by how many there are. I think there was 411. The wrong site. I think there was 411.
So
I'm not sure.
On the average for that question 3, you had 80,041, right?
Yeah, 80,041.
Unless I read that question wrong.
I think you're right.
No, that was right. Yeah.
A and Wrong Site lawsuits.
Yeah, because the mean is just everything added up divided by how many there are.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense to me in my head.
Yeah, no, it's making sense, dude. It's awesome.
Huh?
So I got 80,041 rounded to the nearest dollar. It was like 80,041 with I forget how many cents.
And then your median, you had 68,552.
Yeah, so you can type in basically use that same setup.
Yeah, I just
It's
used it. It's cool.
median and then that data set.
That whole Control Shift down thing, that's super helpful. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it just helps organize it, I think. So you don't have to highlight it every time you type it in.
For the standard deviation, what do you use? The PS? What do you use?
I use S. I'll try both of them and see if they get a different
Sample. Ignores logical
thing.
values and text in the sample.
But calculating the standard deviation by hand, we would have to find the variance.
Yeah.
The variance of that data set, and then have the square root of the variance will give us that.
What's happening to your daddy? What's looking for you, Daddy?
Convention.
Huh? What do you say? What do you say, Daddy? Huh?
So for we got 80,041 for 3, and for number 4, what did you get?
Me?
Yeah.
For 4, I got 68,552.
Okay, cool. I got that too.
And for 5, I put the standard deviation of that whole column again, and it gave me 71,404.
Yeah, I got that too.
No.
What are you thinking, Mike?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get this stuff. I'm a bit lost here, but I haven't read. I haven't had the chance.
Okay, so I figured out the S and the P.
What is it?
The S means sample,
Okay.
and the P means a population, like an entire population.
Okay. So we have a sample, right? We don't have the entire population.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna look on.
Hepatic angiosarcoma is a rare and usually fatal type of cancer. A study was conducted on 4 individuals with this illness. The data represent their survival times in months.
That's not very long.
What is the mean survival time in months for these 4 patients?
This one actually might be easier on a calculator.
Yeah.
Doing this.
Yeah.
So 28 divided by 4 is 7. So that should be 7, right? Yeah. 19, 20, 25, 26. Yeah, 20. Do we agree on 7?
Yeah, sorry.
All right, sweet. Next one's 7. No, question 7. The median survival time. So there are 4 of them. So we'll take the 2 middle numbers and take the average of those. Yes.
So we got 3 and 5, so it'd be 4, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. If you were to compute the variance by hand, the following table could be used. Use this table to answer the next 3 questions.
Give a number. What do you mean? Oh, 8.
What does the X with the bar over the top mean?
I'll look. I was just looking at it. Do you have the lesson open?
Yeah. Dude. Here we go.
sample, actually.
It's a sample mean. So that means that we would go x minus the mean, or the sample mean. Right?
Yeah, I think so. I can do this. I can't remember how to do this in
7
Excel. Actually, yes, I do remember how to do that. I guess we should probably, it says to do it by hand though, right?
Yeah.
Median, mode, perspective.
Median.
Is it under section 5? Right? All this stuff.
Well, I see that symbol in 4. It says center of distribution.
Mean. Oh, yeah, that means mean, doesn't it?
I think so. That's what I am gathering from this. It says the sample mean has both a name, mean, and a symbol. And then it has that X with the bar over it. So we just need to find the mean. Track. What the heck is going on?
So
We've got
plane fight.
19 minus 7, right? Because our mean from those numbers was 7. So it would be
Yes.
the standard deviation would be 12.
I'm going to write all this down. So 28.
So then 12. B would be, or no, that would be 1. X minus 7. 1 minus 7 would be negative 6. Negative 6 squared would be 36, right?
Yeah. Deviation. Trying to look this up in the thing.
Okay. You mean for question 10 or what?
Still, would we? So 8 was 12, right?
Yeah, that's what I had. And then for 9, I got 36.
That was the negative 6 squared.
Yeah.
So standard deviation of the survival times. What is? Hold on.
It says the standard deviation is a measure of the spread and the distribution. If the standard deviation is relatively small, then the data tend to be close together. If the standard deviation is relatively large, the data tend to be more spread out.
So we we're going to have an outlier with 19.
Yeah.
So equals ST.
So the standard deviation is just 2, isn't it? With an outlier of 19. Because 3 to 1 is 2, and 3 to 5 is 2. Am I right? Am I thinking here?
Well, I just tried that because I was curious in my little Excel. And it was like 8.16.
Huh.
So it'd be 8.2 months. Right? Yeah, that's the label. But
Did you take out the 19 in your Excel? Because it's an outlier.
no, I didn't take out 19.
I don't really know what that means.
I think I just closed my lesson. No, it's right there. I'm going to have stuff on box plots too.
It's a good thing this isn't a timed quiz.
Yeah. So the sample mean equals so what does this mean? 7 minus 7 squared minus 1. Hold on 1 second. So I guess this might help. Is the variance is the, where is it? Like the average of square differences from the mean. So to find the variance, we have the mean of 5, 19, 1, and 3 is 7, right? So we have the mean.
Uh-huh.
And then for each of these numbers, we subtract the mean from it and then square it. And then work out the average of those square differences.
So that'd be 144, 36, and 16 divided by 4. That's 50. Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I got.
50?
Yeah.
I don't think that's our standard deviation, though.
No, that's the variance.
Oh,
But to find standard deviation, we need to find the variance first.
okay. What do we do with the variance at that point?
Then we, according to the lesson,
Which section you at?
I will find it in a second.
Okay. Oh, here it is. It's in 5.
5 something. You'll probably find it before me.
The standard deviation. Blah, blah, blah.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh,
Okay, so where are we?
We're going over the quiz right now and having a heck of a time doing it.
Uh-oh.
None of us were quite ready to do it yet.
I just got back from the airport, so
Well, take a second, get yourself situated.
Oh, for standard deviation, it's just the square root of that.
The square root of 50?
The variance. The variance, yeah.
That is. $7.07 106781186547555.
So probably just 7.1.
Yeah. I'd say so.
So next is about 5-number summaries.
So that's is that like the quartiles, the mean, first quartile, medium, third quartile, and maximum?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, minimum first quartile, second quartile, which is the median, third quartile, and the maximum.
Is it lesson 3 group meeting quiz?
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, let's see.
Make a box and
What
whisker.
question? What question?
We're on question 11 right now.
Okay. It's the first number and the 5-number summary for the wrong patient suit data. Oh, there's a whole thing I need to read, huh?
Yeah, we've got to do all the homework first.
Thought I did.
Oh.
No, I did the preparation. Yeah, I'm not going to be much help tonight, are you?
We're not very much help either. Philip is, but that's about it.
So we need the wrong site. Where are we using this?
Okay, so with this,
1, 2.
Did you make a box and whiskers chart on Excel for that data?
no, I don't think I have to, but I have to use that data set, that really big one,
Yeah.
the wrong patient one.
Uh-huh. That's what I just did. I set that up the wrong patient side and then made a box and whisker chart, but it looks super weird.
We have to put them in order, like from lowest to highest.
Yeah. And that's what this did.
And then the minimum is the smallest, the max is your highest. And then the median is your second quartile. So I'll show you how to do this really fast. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. Equals
Are you trying to come up with the median?
We're trying to come up with the 5-number set for it.
I can give you the median probably really fast. What was that data set called? Wrong patient?
Wrong patient, yeah.
So the median, I got 18,882, which is just the center number. Equals min. Wrong. You can do the same thing with the min and max too. If you type in min,
How do you what?
You type
Hold on.
equals max or min, and then a parenthesis, and then do the numbers,
Uh-huh.
and then close parentheses.
Yeah, she got it.
What's up?
So I guess our min is 0. There was a 0, and then there was what number is that?
I'm trying to get to the 5.
And the max is 1,250,000.
So, question 11 asks, what is the first number in the 5-number summary for the wrong patient lawsuit data?
First number would be the min, right? So that would be
0.
0. Somebody didn't get any of their money.
That's sad. Yeah, there's zeros on there, so that would be it.
So that's number 11.
Yep. So the first quartile is the median between the median and the first quartile, isn't it? Right?
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
The first quartile, isn't it the median between the actual median and the minimum?
Quartile, I would think, would be a division of a subset. So
It's like the 25% mark.
Yeah. So it would be the median between the median and the minimum.
Yeah. So a trick I always did was if you write like min first quartile through third and maximum right next to them, if you write 0% next to minimum, then 25% next to first quartile, 50% next to second quartile, and so on. That might help you a little bit, just I guess understand what number will be there. You're But yeah, they're just the middle numbers, basically.
anybody know where that's? Uh-oh.
What?
Somebody left the call. It said.
It's probably Mike. Uh-oh.
I'm still trying to find it in the reading, the 5-number summary. I'm not finding it.
Look on 6.1.
6.1.
It gives you the Excel instructions.
I don't know. I'm not finding it. Where's 6.1? Oh, here's this one. Okay.
I'm just going to try something really quick. Well, here's how I figured it out. Is this wrong patient?
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for the first quartile.
Yeah.
Wow, that's easy.
What is it?
Well, I will show you. I mean,
I'll show you.
it's kind of the, I don't know. That's how I do it in Excel. Oh.
Oh, you put a 1 and that's what made it the first quartile?
Yep.
Wait, show that again. Wait, let me. Right here. Okay.
I didn't hit enter yet, but I will see what happens. So that title is the array of the whole data set.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Try it again.
Oh, there you go.
I think I'm going to trust those ones. So did you kind of see how to do that?
Yeah, I think so.
That's just the 25%. So I am curious now wrong patient times. No, that's not the one. I guess I'll be the one to submit this first. When we get there. All right, we're getting close.
Okay. Man, Excel is freaking awesome. Why do they even teach us math? They should just teach us Excel. Like for everything.
I'll make you lazy.
That's okay.
If you know what you're doing, though, it can go pretty fast.
Yeah. You got 50,436.5 for the third quartile?
I have mine all rounded to the whole number, so I probably got that. Yeah. And the other one was like 3,900 or something.
Yeah, I got that.
And then these last ones are just looking at where the lines go, basically.
Give an estimated number. The third quartile of the red box decision times would be like, I don't know, 180.
Yeah.
Right before it just turns into a line. Probably, yeah, 180, 50, 60.
I'll go with 180.
Okay. The longest number, 710. I don't know. Still with us, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
Would that be that last from 180 to 720 or whatever that is?
What?
Would that be that long line that's at the top?
The longest observed time?
Would that be that,
Yeah,
like
that would just be the bar at the top up by the 700.
Or would it be the whole entire thing?
It's just the one. That's just one instance that they recorded. That's the longest instance.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it now. Yeah.
Based on the box plot, what is the value of the mean? 100. Wait, that's the median. Can you say what the mean is?
What'd you guys put for number 3? Because I don't see that there's data for the cost.
For which one?
Number 3. The wrong site and the wrong patient, but there's no.
You got to find the average of those numbers.
But it asks you how much they paid out in lawsuits.
Yeah.
They don't give you that.
Wrong site. The left,
Oh.
the column A, those are those numbers.
So what we did with that was we took column A and we renamed it, and column B and we renamed it just so we could reference it, and then we used an average in Excel, and it took 5 seconds.
And we got 80,041.
Not liking what I did. Okay.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and today we're going to be going over.
Well, Rachel. Don't want you. So we're just trying to find that value of the mean.
Yeah. I think it's 187 seconds.
You just estimate those and then.
Yeah, I just estimated where I kind of thought those were, and I came up with 210 as my average. But 187 is the closest to 210.
I was thinking about this cannot be determined too, because it's not really exact numbers.
In my past experience, it's almost
now a good
never
answer.
been this cannot be determined.
Yeah.
I hate those answers. I just wish they'd have an answer. It really can't be accurately determined. Like, if it said, what is the estimated value of the mean, then that would make sense, you know?
You could use the median maybe.
Well, you don't even know if 105 is the actual median, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
It could be 104. I'm going to go with this cannot be determined.
I mean, that's like, I mean, I'll try it.
I'm submitting my quiz.
Do you want me to go first? Is I kind of.
I'll do it first.
You got it?
Yeah, it's going. We missed question 10. That one's wrong. But other than that, we're good.
That's interesting. I thought we'd been missed 16.
You thought we'd missed what?
The last one.
No, we got it right.
7.1 for that one.
What's that?
Did you have 7? We had 7.1 for that, right?
Yeah, that was wrong. Wrong.
I try this in Excel and see what it says. I'll try this one. I'll try 8.1. Can you see those answers after you submit it? Oh, I guess it's too late.
Hey, what did we get for question 5? The answer? Was it 71,404?
Yes.
And 4 was 68,552?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 8.1 was the right answer.
Okay. We should have just trusted Excel the first time. Dang it. What is the median survival time? That one was 4.
For some reason, I missed 13.
What was 13?
The fourth number of the 5-number summary.
That one was 5436.5.
That's why I missed it. Because mine rounded it to the...
Yeah, it says rounded to the nearest cent, so... Dang it. You can go back and do it again, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have one more attempt at it.
Okay.
Hey, what was the question 8? What did we enter into there? That was
12.
12, and then the other one was 36, right?
Yep, because -6 squared.
Uh-huh. What is the standard deviation of survival times? That one was 8.1, you said?
Yeah.
How are you doing, Lisa?
Okay.
All right. We got all of the answers.
What question are you on?
Lisa?
Me? I'm on number 5.
And are you, like, you understand the processes and stuff, or?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Are you using an Excel or on paper or calculator?
Excel.
did you by chance rename your data sets?
I'm trying to figure out how to do standard deviation in Excel with the formula.
With the standard deviation formula?
Yeah.
I can show you the fast way. Like the... I showed them this before you got on. Can you see my screen all right?
Yeah.
So what I did was I clicked on that cell there, and then I hit Control Shift and then down, and that'll highlight that whole column. So that'll highlight down to where the numbers end, right?
Yeah.
So I go all the way back up here, and I click on this here, and you can rename that data set. So it has this whole column has a reference.
Okay.
And then hit enter before you click off of that. So I would hit enter, and then that will be saved.
Okay, wait, it's just wrongs.
Yeah, I just did wrong site and wrong patient. I did that for both of those.
In the first line or on the wrong site? Or on 97,465, the first number?
Yeah, I did it. I started right here. And then I hit Control Shift down and renamed it. Same thing with this one right here. Whoops. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, did you get those two renamed?
No.
Okay. So the top number, which would be A2, and then Control Shift down.
Yeah, I control. Yeah.
All right, you got Control Shift down, and then I clicked right on this thing that has a little arrow, and I renamed it to whatever you want to name it. I named mine wrong site.
Okay.
And then you hit your enter key before you don't click off. You have to hit enter, or it will not work.
Okay. Okay, that didn't work. What do you have to do? I named it. Then how do I get out?
So you renamed it.
Okay, there.
Were you able to get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll go over to a box, or I don't know how you have it organized, but I will hit, once you have that data set name, I'll hit equals, and then type stdev.s. It'll pop up right here.
Yeah.
And then they'll open it. It'll, huh?
F or
S. S is a sample.
okay.
And then it'll open a parentheses, and you can type whatever you just named that. So wrong site. Wrong site, and then enter, and that will give you your standard deviation.
Hey, you have the same laptop as me.
There it is.
Well, it's a little different, I guess. It's the same brand.
Thank you. I got 71,403.828.
Yeah, and then we round it to the nearest whole dollar, which would be 404.
Oh, round it to the nearest one. I was reading the instructions, round it to the.
But that's a correct answer.
Okay. Okay.
The next few are a little easier because they just like 5 numbers.
Okay. It's a rare and usually reference 1. Okay, reference. Oh, I guess I go back to the spreadsheet for reference 1. I don't see reference 1. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be a while, so guys, it's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a while.
I think we probably could have prepared a little better for this.
Yeah, I was just traveling Sunday through today, so I just really didn't have.
Oh yeah, it's not your fault. It's all of us. None of us did it.
Okay.
So our next meeting is on Monday, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. We have to.
We have to meet a lot. Uh-oh, she froze. Uh-oh, we lost her. There
Hello?
she is.
Sorry, I disconnected. What time is it? Mountain Standard Time.
It's 7 o'clock.
So it'd be 6 o'clock for me. Okay.
Sure.
I had written it down wrong. Okay.
Is that going to work, Philip?
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, we probably should go with 7 because they seem to be taking a little while to get through them. So, I guess if we have the work done, they won't take that long to get through. But
Yeah, probably.
okay, we're going to stop the broadcast.
Okay.